And I don't really think it's because of the fact that they threw Gohan away. I'm 99% sure it's because he threw his eats away. Flies away, comes back, and he's still there just holding it.
I don't give a fuck what nobody think. I'm him.
Goku
That's
couldn't
another
get disrespected
LeBron
like
clip.
this, so he tries hitting.
All right. What's good, y'all? It is I, Reggie Wolf, and to all the big brothers watching who done had to pull up on somebody because they was messing with your younger sibling, you know what I'm talking about. And look, I hope that y'all didn't lose when y'all had to press them folks. But see, Cooler, he had that same situation come up, but the things that kind of make him different is he don't really care about Frieza like that. And he kind of lost. And we about to see all of that today because Codename Super dropped a video titled When Cooler Pulled Up to Earth and Realized Goku is One of One. And yeah, look, he pulled up tough, but he had to spin the block ultimately. Now, if y'all enjoy this, go to Codename Super, hit him with the goodness. That's like, comment, subscribe, share. Lock it in by hitting the bell. That is the goodness. Hit him with it. And if y'all enjoy my reaction, do the same for your boy. Let's get to it.
Oh,
nah.
I want you to take a look
nah.
at this. Like, look at the scenery. They got my boy Krillin sorry laid out, and they up there going by the tail. And the
looking like a yo-yo.
Before all this happened, they was real life out camping, making their own food, and
having a good time.
Was chefing up the
I wonder what it tastes like. Hold up.
Over here having himself a plate, talking about some damn this shit good, and goes right back to eating. And
y'all ever wonder when aliens do stuff like this, like just randomly eating somebody's food, what compelled you to believe that that wouldn't kill you? Because like, if it's somebody with a nut allergy and they cooked it with like peanut oil or something, now you on the ground like drooling, about to die. What if aliens have the same thing to like potatoes, bro?
Hold up, bro. That's not even a plate. He's eating out of the whole pot, making
that
sure
shit's
no
still
one else
hot.
can get a portion. He is an elite piece of shit. Meanwhile, we got Hope's slow cousin just swinging Gohan around, then using bro like he a paddle ball. And that boy Goku thought he was a superhero. Look at this. Hey, stop right there. Ass pull up. They
running through the water,
going away. And look at this man Goku's face.
You can fly.
He's mad as shit right now. And I don't really think it's because of the fact that they threw Gohan away. I'm 99% sure it's because he threw his eats away. Like, we've seen Gohan get his ass beat before, and Goku just stood there smiling. But what we haven't seen is some villain tossing away his food. That has never happened. And you know how much Goku loves to eat. This one struck him a little different. So after like 15 seconds of mean mugging them, he like, who the fuck are y'all? Y'all haven't heard about us? We're Cooler's armored squadron. Who? Yeah, nah, bro. They really said that with so much pride, but then realized they had no motion. They're not like the Ginyu Force. They're more like Vegeta, the motionless prince who buys likes. We caught that shit the other day. They hit their own.
Hey, you gonna stop doing my goat dirty, all right? You gonna stop doing the goat dirty.
Opposed to, and that shit is a complete ripoff. This man down here think he's Spider-Man. He should just be in the league, and bro over here just like 2024. But anyways, Goku hit them with the never heard of you, and he had no time for the shenanigans. Just peep the fighting stance. This shit unreleased. We never seen him do this before. They all run at him one by one like it's a Bruce Lee movie. And peep the movement. He ducks under the first one, lets his ass fly by, and makes him think about how trashy he is on his way out. Next is the bootleg Hulk with the helmet on. You know he wears that shit in the house. Certified dumbass.
Not when he palming your skull, bro.
Goku locks eyes with whatever that thing is supposed to be, and easily flips over.
I swear, if y'all ever seen Titan AE, Titan AE reference, he looked like a character from the movie Titan AE. You ain't never seen it? It's a good movie. It came out during the golden age of like animation, like 2D animation. Go check it out, where y'all enjoy it. Y'all thank me later.
For his kick. Yeah, and those were just the first pair of hands thrown in this movie. You knew this shit was gonna be a classic. But they got cooked so bad they had to call a timeout. They huddled and talked it over and came up with a new game plan. They like, hey, you see him? He think he nice. He's not like that. We just
they didn't go to the JJK school of jumping.
They all run at him simultaneously.
Oh wait, maybe they did. Hold up.
And I know you just see him standing there looking at nothing, posing. That's how you know shit isn't gonna work. There's no fear, not a single quake in his boot.
He's in
And
trouble.
they couldn't hit him. Straight blocks. Whole squad got denied. Call it a bad 3-man. And he's just staring off into the distance, not giving any of them a shred of eye contact. And now they're all part of one of the hardest flicks of Goku. You know he put it up on his IG. Goku's just like, get off me. sending them all out the frame, and then the cameraman switches angles to go.
But you know, wait, I want to go back to the picture.
Now they're all
I want to go back to the
hardest
picture right
flicks
quick.
of
Hold up.
Goku.
Hold up. All right, Piccolo, bro, this is tough. Krillin, nah, they can't stop you, big bro, biggest bro. Yamcha, I wish you stole my girl instead of Vegeta, big. Yamcha, you out of pocket. All right, you so out of pocket, bro. You might as well be a bird flying away from a magician. I don't know, bro. That just, I said whatever came to my mind. Y'all got to quit glazing. I can do that easily. He not even that nice. Shaking my head, and that caption wicked for at Yamcha. Zip it when you're done, you fucking moron. But you know, the next comment under that was Broly, I did it better.
Put
you
it
know
up on
he
his
had
IG.
to comment that.
Goku's just like, get off me. Sending them all out the frame, and then the cameraman switches angles to Gohan and Krillin. And look at Krillin. Bro, your ass is
Still
not
asleep.
knocked out. There's no way you have this type of face when you get put to sleep. Sitting there.
Oh, he
ready
pulled
to
a
sleep.
Shikamaru.
Yeah, he just not trying to fight for real. That shit is fake. But the cameraman cuts back to Goku reverse jumping these people. And they set up a triangle offense like this to 96 Bulls, and Goku came in with the tactics. He heard y'all clowning him, calling him stupid. Especially Frieza on IG.
If you could read one full page of a Harry Potter book, nigga.
He shows off the IQ though, sends a blast in each direction, making sure everybody stays in place momentarily. But maybe Frieza was right to call him out, because he goes after the one who clearly has the most HP, and tried one-shotting him like he did Raccoon.
No, you take the tank down first.
That wasn't happening.
The DPS getting out of there quick.
The most chopped beam in existence was getting ready to hit Goku with a crazy sneak, but Goku's spider sense goes off, making him ready for it, and makes him kick the remaining 2 brain cells out of his own teammate. And this makes him 0 for 3 in trying to jump him, and 0 for 1 in attempting to sneak him. We'll make that shit 0 for 2 because
Yuji could never, bruh. Yuji could never.
my boy in the back said, I'm gonna get us a point on the board. But y'all are down 50 for a reason. The whole squad is elite garbage. This man had a wide open layup and still managed to brick. Goku had his back turned and everything. But the second he fired, beyond that, reaction
Turned
time,
around and ready
after
for
catching
it.
He throws it up to this thing, and I'm just thinking this man got his head blown off. But of course, he has a retractable head. Like, bro, what even are you? Every second you're on the screen, he's starting to make me a little more mad. I can't lie. They all go down and line up again. And this is where Cooler makes his entrance. And that shit was clean. Cooler steps in and the cameraman just started snapping, getting that clean zoom in effect. He in his prime. And I'm not gonna lie, that boy Goku looked like he's seen a ghost. I don't know who's more shook, him seeing
Frieza?
Cooler, Frieza seeing
Nah.
Trunks go Super Saiyan. Actually, never mind. I thought about it for a second. It was Frieza. That boy was
Yeah.
stepping back, talking about it's those eyes.
Type shit.
We all knew he didn't stand a chance.
Type
On this
shit.
next part, Goku gets his shit.
Also, the fact that at least Cooler looks heavy. Well, I guess you take a lot of Dragon Ball characters and you cut like the hair off or change the hair and like maybe 1 or 2 facial features. They're all the same character.
Sold, because Gohan is flying through the air, talking about I'm watching this shit like, what do you mean you're coming to help? You're
No.
Gohan. Who are you beating in this lineup? Nobody. And Cooler's just looking up in the air, staring at him like,
Who the fuck is this?
then attempts to clip his wings. And Goku's been hearing about all the bad father allegations, decided to end it right here. Jumps in front of him and protects his son, leaving bro on 1
Took a whole back
And he's
shot
just
for
like,
his
nah.
son.
I can't go out like this. And Goku turns into Pascal Siakam. He hits
Spin move. I said spin move.
into a fadeaway.
What is that audio
And his aim
from?
was really on target, but unfortunately, that shit was weak as hell. So Cooler just smacks it away, and Goku falls in the water, making them lose track of him. A few minutes
Hey,
later, Goku just
Wait,
smacks it.
a 720 with a on point shot? Goku might need to be in phase,
away,
bruh.
and Goku falls in the water, making them lose track of him. A few minutes later, Goku and Gohan finally come out the water, and it is clear as day that Brody needed a med kit. And this is where Gohan woke up. He remembers he's not Yamcha, decides to be useful, and goes on a journey to get his father some sensu beans. But on his way back, I cannot lie, he gets straight up bullied. They shot down Icarus, and Gohan tried to stop him from falling. But Cooler's squad had other plans for him. They kicked the shit out of Gohan, causing him to let go
He's
of
a
Icarus.
child, bruh.
GG. Gohan is caught off guard, and look at how this man tries to sneak him. You do not need a wind-up like that for a fight.
No.
He really one-shot him. But
A
Gohan
good
leaves,
jab would have
gets
done the
hit with
job.
And this buff Namekian kicks him so hard that he starts wrapping around his leg. having him create the letter O. He looking like Kevin Gates at that one concert. He locks him up to face his cousin, and Gohan is just getting folded. Went from an O to a U, and this man is straight up ecstatic to beat up an 8-year-old.
Right.
Hit down, he gets punched out the air, and he just stands there palming him. And yeah, you know this is a top tier Dragon Ball movie when there's a Piccolo pull-up.
Yes.
Turns around like, who the fuck just did that? And he just standing there like, it was me. My man's had one of the hardest pull-ups of all time, and it wasn't the
Wait. You talking about one of Piccolo? Undoubtedly is the pull-up king, bruh. I don't care. Like, you can really go to most of the Dragon Ball movies, and when things are getting serious, and Piccolo can, you know, is on that level, because at this point in Super, or at some point in Super, Piccolo just wasn't an option anymore. But you go to where he can actually do something. Piccolo always pulls up with one of the best pull-ups, bro. It's always fantastic. Just when you think Gohan about to die or something, Ki Blast come out of nowhere, knock another Ki Blast away. Every time, bro.
Those one and done shits where he gets one clean hit in and doesn't do shit for the rest of the movie. Nah.
Yeah.
He was out there.
That's kind of how I got.
It starts off with Piccolo standing with his arms folded, waiting for somebody to try it. And Piccolo's cousin follows his special graph. Fuck around and find out. Tries attacking him, but finds that he only put a hole through the cake. Then Piccolo teleports right above him and hits him in the head, leaving a whole ass dent in his helmet. Yeah, real soon he about to be doing nothing but barking. He gonna take his helmet off and look like this. But his friend comes in and gets absolutely no licks in. All that aggression to get blocked, and blocked again. Yeah, absolutely no get back to see here. He sees his friend get cooked and chases after Gohan. He said, fuck that, I'm going in the easier lobbies. Not gonna lie, this is just showing how sorry the squad is. I haven't seen them beat anybody over 4 feet tall. Straight feasting on Gohan, Krillin, and Kai Cenat. He chases him and Piccolo just like, nah, stops his fight.
Another castrate.
And this dumbass living organism goes in front of his blast just to flex that he got a retractable head. My guy, you were literally out the way. And bro pops up talking about some miss me. Bro, he wasn't.
But you know the dumbass thing about him sucking his head in? You can't see. So after the third, Goku learned it. Now Piccolo has learned it. I'm gonna send another Ki Blast at your head. As soon as you go down, you getting gut checked, bro. I'm putting a hole through your stomach at that point.
He wasn't going for you. He was going for his family member who gets his shit boom. This leaves his squad in pain, so he uses his strongest attack to hold him in place. And somebody got to give that boy Piccolo an Oscar because he was faking it crazy. Sold it so well that he started to talk shit and Piccolo was sitting there plotting. Hits him with the devious grin, palms his face and puts the attack on him.
That Demon King grin on him.
And after all that, he turns his attention to Jace's brother. He teleports to him and starts piecing him up. And guess what he does in response? I'll give you a hint. It's what anyone would do against a 7'5" green man.
Get out of him.
Brody started flying through the forest. And this man Piccolo is childish as hell. Look at him. He's not even trying to catch him. He's just trying to show that he's faster than him. Basically hit bro with the Jackson Storm. Told him it's over and passes him. But he said I'm not gonna get done like McQueen, so he sends a blast his way. And bro over here is really delusional, living in his own world. Because no one believes his attack really one-shotted him, but himself. Look at him diabolically laughing. Feeling like he's won.
You know what he need? I know, who is it, Toei? I know they got beef with Team 4 Star. I know, look, we all know it. But I really wish Piccolo would have just punched this Jace's cousin in the face and had a whole moment where every time he tried to say something, Piccolo just every time even half a word come out. It would have been hilarious, bro.
The fight for sure, but he did it.
If there was good blood, I know they would have did it.
Come out the woodworks unscathed, not even a speck of dirt on his clothing. He could return that shit to the store if he wanted to. He goes on the branch and pulls out the pre-alpha Keyblade. And years later, this would prove to be a lethal attack. But right now, this shit is trash. Look at this finishing cutscene ass animation. Did all that just to put a hole through his shirt. No blood or anything. Just a tear. And wow, he really
That's a $500 shirt that he just
how he
cut,
could return the fit. I guess he can't anymore. Good job. He attacks Piccolo again and he catches it. Then gets kicked in the sky while they stand off again. And this is where it happens.
They make them noises just to put fear in the opponent's heart. All that breathing shit. They want you to think they punching so fast, like Bruce Lee. That ain't nothing. That's a nigga making that noise with his mouth. And if you fall for it, that's you. I'ma eat it.
But yeah, that's the end of
Yo, y'all think that activated Piccolo PTSD when he got hit with that death beam? It's not the first time.
Piccolo for today. He's done. He got forcibly clocked out. But now it's time for the main event.
He
Goku
2-1
versus Cooler. So Cooler's just holding a Piccolo like, is this your man's? And Goku's just like, hey now, you better drop him. And that is the worst thing he could have said, because he lets go of him and Goku opens his arms to catch him. And I'm just sitting there like, bro, is he gonna miss this catch like he did on Namek? But nah, it was worse. While he was in mid-air, within catching distance, he boomed. No! And not once, nah, 3 times. Had my boy Piccolo looking crazy, and the cameraman cuts to Cooler and he was just like, damn, I didn't even mean to do all that for real. But he had to lock in, save face, he's a villain. Puts on the DP.
He really thought I'm doing too much.
Ass minion. Bro wanted to be involved so bad. Hits him with the right hook and gets completely ignored. And I'm not gonna lie, I think I'd rather get blown up 3 times than have this type of disrespect. Not even looking his direction. Shit's crazy. He getting treated like Mr. Satan. And the crazy part is, if someone had to choose to be a character in the Z universe, Mr. Satan or you, they're still choosing Mr. Satan. That's
at least he got bread.
The barrel. You might be beyond trash. But anyways, let's get shit started. He powers up and Cooler's sitting there like, pull up then. And Goku's like, alright, bet, and charges at him. His eyes blinked out. His ass was not ready for all that. He's seeing stars. And he's just like, hey, your order not finished. Gives him a side of punches. And he is just piecing him up. Look at that anger. This is the shit of
he on that
Batman-ish,
bro.
Instead he went to the man.
Y'all know the Arkham games, bro. When Batman hit the big dudes with a 13-piece combo for no reason.
That bit his neck.
Well, they big as hell, so it's a reason.
When you heard about that. But back to the fight. So after all those punches, he takes him away. And he didn't let bro rest for a second. He said, I'm not done. Goes in for seconds. Flies right at him and gets his punch catch. And he's just like,
whoa, brother, whoa, now. You got too
much dip on your chip.
And sends him for a swim. And if you know Dragon Ball for real, Goku does not do well underwater. That shit makes his overall drop by 20 points. He's out there swinging going 0 for 4, missing all of his attacks. And back out there, he was damn near connecting on everything. But after going 0 for 4, Cooler gets confident. Even hit a smirk just to move his arm out the way and try hitting him with his tail. Yeah, that move was so garbage that he was just like, hold on, bro. Let me hit you with something different. Hits Goku with the Ki blast, but he throws it away. And right here is where Goku figured it all out. Got used to being underwater. Goes at him and left hook, leaving a dent in bro's head. Then he gut checks him and has his eyes rolled up.
Here we go.
Crazy. And if I was him, I'd make sure no one could get their hands on this photo.
Yo. If anybody know in the comments, is the music that's playing right now from an underwater level of some old Nintendo game? Because I swear I've heard it before, but I'm just not sure.
This is Legacy ending. He finishes the combo off by grabbing his tail, spinning him around, and chucking him out the ocean. And in my head, I'm watching like, damn, Goku's really cooking him. Not using Kaioken or Super Saiyan at all. And Cooler over there is in his 3rd form. He should low-key be washing Goku, because Frieza in his 3rd form was giving Goku the whip. Made him whip out the old reliable spirit bomb to try to handle him. And that shit still didn't work. Meanwhile, his brother over here is hitting a grand total of 0 hits, posing no threat. He knew he couldn't go out like that, so he reveals his 4th form. And this is when I really knew Toriyama knew ball. Alongside this clean-ass design, he gives him that Optimus Prime emote. That is exactly how Optimus Prime would do it too. Says a one-liner and puts the mask on. And even though it was cold, I could only fear for what's gonna happen to Goku. Goku goes at him with his arm out, and Goku's just like, hell no.
The size difference too.
Teleports very far away. He thinks he's in the clear for a good second, and then out of nowhere, Cooler comes from his right and puts a knee to his gut, flying.
And you see, that's the difference between them two brothers though. Because you see, if that was Frieza is so childish and petty, he would have been behind Goku like, turn around. Cooler he ain't playing with him. He already had the knee ready.
Map and slamming him into the wall, making the front of his stomach touch his spine. Yeah, real soon he's gonna start moving like the inflatables at the car dealership. After that, he hits him with the down air, sending him into the water. Then he's just looking down like, ooh, I'm about to die. Goes down into the water with him.
Yo, how many LeBron clips have been in this? Because I swear that's at least the 3rd one.
Yeah, these attacks are brutal, and it's hard to watch Goku getting cooked like that. But bruh, you don't know you have a whole nother form that you're not using. And I'm just sitting there wondering why. You gotta fight back. Goku pulls up behind him.
You should have killed him with
Damn.
Super Saiyan.
He got his hair up, pump faking the audience into thinking he's gonna go Super Saiyan, but it's just Kaioken. Disappears out of pure speed, and the prime cameraman is just showing us every angle until it stops, and he just hits Goku out of thin air, looking cold while doing it. That shit had Goku so discombobulated, he started hitting a fadeaway dab, and just look.
Y'all, I know I'm talking a lot. Y'all ever think that, you know how you watch film after a game? Vegeta got a hold of this film. He was like, I gotta add that to my book. Cause that's the same hit Vegeta hit Broly with. Broly pulled up Vegeta
Look at Cooler standing there just flexing. Goku flies away, comes back, and he's still there just holding it.
I don't give a fuck what nobody think. I'm him.
Goku
That's
couldn't
another
get disrespected
LeBron
like
clip.
this, so he tries hitting him, and he disappears. And while Goku's hitting the darn Cooler comes back and elbows him just so he could get the solo flick off. And after all that, we call Goku fleeing the scene.
Wait, okay, I'll take it back. Frieza's petty, Cooler's pettier. Because he hit him with the punch, right? And then he hit him with the elbow just to go back in stands. He looked like he about to hit the John Wall too,
Packed his
bro.
things up and left. Told him, you got it. Cooler's just one of those. Pulls up behind him and says, I know I got it. Spikes him to the ground and has him sliding. Yeah, he wasn't gonna let him walk away and be the bigger person. And the shit this man does next gotta be nightmare fuel. He flies through the water like this an Iron Man scene and uses all that momentum to gut check Goku. And that boy Cooler takes user surroundings way too seriously. He hits him with that heavy grab animation, slams him to the wall, drags him up, and slams him back down into the ground. And while
Using
I'm
the
watching
whole
all this
environment.
happening, I'm just wondering where Vegeta at. I thought he would have pulled up by now, had one of those entrances, but nah. His ass did not leave the house today. He ducking.
Nope.
Cooler puts Goku further.
He was
into the
clapping
ground,
cheeks.
creating an unnatural disaster, splitting the sea like Moses. Man's used his body to recreate a biblical event. After that, Goku rises out the ground, looked out all reliable, and the beam was looking majestic. I thought it would have him running or at least do some damage, but no. He just stands there and flies right through it. Goku sees that and he's just like, oh nah, knowing that he's cooked. And
I would've
Cooler
let it
comes
go
out
and had
with
to-
the devious threes, pops out the beam to punch him out the frame. And he got my boy Goku looking like he want to sub out. Watching this made me hit the Arthur, cause why ain't he go blonde yet?
You even saw
He
fear in
gets
his
shit
eyes.
and elbowed him to the wall. And as if that shit wasn't enough, he slams his body not once, but twice. And it's here that I figured out why Goku didn't go Super Saiyan. He just wanted to be theatrical. Look at him falling dramatic as hell. And then he starts picking up the bird. But hey, pay attention now. This Android 16's favorite part. He starts to get up, starts transforming with the bird in hand. And then he raises his arm up and finishes the revive. And now he's up and about, flying again.
See, Android 16 is very perplexed. It's not just out of the fact that was a beautiful moment, but it's a beautiful moment from Goku. So now the tears, one is because the bird is alive. It was a beautiful moment. That's one eye. But then the other eye has to be the fact that now he is so confused in his head on whether or not he wants to kill Goku. Because on one hand, it's Goku. On the other hand, Goku saved the bird. Which one? Yo, the one thing you were built for, or the fact that he did such a beautiful deed for your favorite animal?
That's what I'm talking about. This shit means something to me, man.
And the bird goes up to him and he's just like, hey, good luck with that, my boy. And goes on about his day. But this is where we see Goku transform into a Super Saiyan. He gets Cooler with the meanest glare. Look at that shit. But I'm not gonna lie though, I thought I was gonna witness one of the greatest fights. Like, we saw Goku cooking Cooler in base form, and then we saw Cooler cooking Goku when he reached his fourth form. So naturally, I thought him going Super Saiyan would just make this shit even. But I literally couldn't be any more wrong. Cooler goes for an attack and Goku's just right behind him, grabbing his arm like he a misbehaving toddler. And this shit is really embarrassing for Cooler, so he's just like, unhand me. His ass did absolutely no damage. I started to feel bad for bro, because anything cold he does is gonna be canceled out by this sorry ass ending. Goku tells him to give it up, and he starts walking back in fear. Goku's like, where you going? Goes up to him and knocks him out the frame. Right here gotta be one of the most disrespectful things I've seen Goku do. He knees him and stands there just so Cooler can take a step back and ponder on his actions. He just like, damn, do I even gotta be a villain for real? This shit not even fun. I just blow up planets and then what? I just go on to the next? Fuck it. I'm ignorant. He uses the blast to make Goku lose track of him, And when he looks up, he sees that he's holding a big ass supernova attack. And this is basically bringing a shovel for your own grave. Because Cooler throws the attack and Goku stands 10 toes, catches that shit, and you could probably guess what happens next. He throws it right back at him, blasts it away, and Cooler's just like, what? Impossible! And gets his ass taken off the map, and he goes into the sun. And yeah, that's the end of the video. Thank you for 413K. We moving.
See, the reason I'm gonna just throw it. Oh, here we go. Throw it to this. This is fine. Cooler should have waited, bro. He should have went, and when they rebuilt Frieza, Cooler should have asked about it, bro. Like, wait, yo, what's this saying really hitting for, bro? Is he really like that? Is he really tough, or is he just like some bullshit? Was you just being stupid? You know, Blaze, SS Blaze on TikTok, he got a good skit. Honestly, that's kind of how it should have went. Like, Frieza should have called Cooler. Cooler should have told him what to do. Frieza's still gonna catch that L. Then, when they rebuild Frieza, he's supposed to get, you know, all the information. He's supposed to pull up and then drop Goku off. But you went in this unprepared, bruh. If Batman ain't taught you nothing, it's that anything is possible with prep time, bruh. Think about it. We one day might hit, like, fly into another galaxy. And you know what really did it? Because someone could say, would humans ever reach another galaxy? And with prep time, we might. We might. And when we reach it, hopefully somebody remembered that idea, that humans reached another galaxy with prep time. Cooler, if you had prep time, you could have won this. Also, you were bullshitting too. Because why would you letting your cronies get dropped off by Piccolo? You supposed to drop Piccolo quick. I know y'all arrogant, but look, you got to be better than your brother, bro. You swear you cooler, so be better too. Drop off Piccolo quick with your henchmen, and then all four of y'all, I don't care if you consider it weak or Mickey, drop Goku. Because at the end of the day, if you really feel so pressed about the win, y'all four drop Goku, kill him, kill Gohan, kill Krillin, kill Piccolo, and then you kill your henchmen. You won. No one knows what happened. You won. That's how it would go. But look, I'm going to end it here. If y'all enjoyed this, go to Codename Super. Hit them with the goodness, y'all. That is like, comment, subscribe, share. Lock it in by hitting the bell. That is the goodness. A link to this video is in the description. Hit them with it. And if y'all enjoyed my reaction, do the same for your boy. This has been your boy, Reggie Wolf. I am signing out. Peace.